Meteorologist Brian Bennett. A very quick update here on what to expect from this tropical system that is trying to develop over the state of Florida. Right now, the Hurricane Center is saying there's a 40% chance that we could gain a name from this system. And if we do, it would be called Tropical Storm Dexter. I won't be surprised if that chance goes up quite a bit as we get this low pressure moving out into the Gulf, which, by the way, is in the middle to upper 80s right now. So the water temperature can definitely support a tropical system. The center of circulation right now is still over the western Atlantic, just off the coast of Florida, and that low is going to trek across Florida tomorrow. Here's a look at the infrared satellite imagery, and you can see that we have that counterclockwise spin off the coast of Florida, spinning in quite a bit of moisture. That's why we saw those tropical downpours moving across the state for much of the day today. And in fact, Plant City area picked up nearly 10 inches of rain today. Tomorrow, we're looking at the possibility for some areas around the I-4 corridor picking up an additional potentially up to about 10 inches of rain in some localized areas. So the air is very saturated. We have a lot of moisture to work with, and that's going to bring us a chance for some more heavy rain as we move into your Tuesday. So here is the HRRR, the high resolution rapid refresh model, and you can see that line of rain that moved through earlier today. Now, kind of quiet overnight, but notice that low pressure system starts to move on shore right about there. So, Tuesday morning, the low pressure starts to move on shore. It tracks westward across the state, spiraling like a buzz saw as it does so. And as it does, it will drop the potential for quite a bit of rain again along the I-4 corridor and areas, especially south. We're looking at rainfall totals on average about 2 to 4 inches, but some isolated locations could pick upwards of, I would say, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe even up to 10 inches of rain possible, as again, the atmosphere is rich with moisture. Timing wise, let's see, morning time, here we are. This is 8 o'clock in the morning. So rainfall on the east coast of Florida. Here we are. This is mid-afternoon. You can see the scattered showers and storms moving across the state. Then by evening time, that heavy rain continues to spread westward. So Tampa Bay looks like could be a very soggy commute home for your Tuesday. And then that rain will actually continue into the evening hours before slowly coming to an end by late Tuesday night. So we could pick up some significant rain in Tampa, Clearwater, Sarasota, Bradenton, Orlando, Hardy County, Highlands County, over to Melbourne. We're looking for the potential for some fairly significant rain. This graphic here kind of looks like a unicorn vomited on the screen, but the bottom line is it is showing rainfall potential, and you can see the high resolution rapid refresh model here predicting the possibility for up to 10 inches of rain out of some of the training thunderstorms. So heavy rainfall totals are possible, and that'll really be the main threat from this system in the state of Florida. As always, if you see a flooded roadway, turn around, don't drown. It's better not to drive through it. All right, then where is the storm going and what will it do? It's going to enter the northeastern Gulf of Mexico. This is the artificial intelligence European model, and I like what it's going for here. I won't say we have great model consensus at this point, but I think the AI model here has probably the best handle on it, and it has the storm moving into Louisiana late Thursday and maybe even early Friday, potentially as a tropical storm. I think it's most likely going to gain tropical storm status right before it makes landfall. If it does, again, it'll gain the name Dexter, Tropical Storm Dexter. I don't want to mention the H word, the hurricane word. The icon model, the German model, you may have seen that floating around on the internet. They are calling for the chance for the storm to actually become a hurricane. Not completely out of the question, but not going in line with the majority of model guidance. The majority of the model guidance has this storm making landfall in, I'd say, between Louisiana and about Mobile, Alabama, as a tropical storm, most likely. That's our most likely output. And of course, bringing the potential for some heavy rain. We're looking at up to 12 inches or more of rain near the center of circulation as this storm makes landfall. So, flooding continuing to be a concern, and a minor storm surge risk possible on the right quadrant of that storm around Mobile and coastal Mississippi and areas just to the right of the center of circulation. As always, I'll keep a close eye on this storm, and if anything changes, we'll let you know immediately. All right, stay safe out there in that heavy rain on your Tuesday.